Oh, he.
Super cranky. Super cranky. Super cranky. Super cranky. Super cranky.
First off, I don't care what you people say. Never follow rules. I'm a trendsetter anyway. Okay, I march to the beat of my own drum. They say I need rules in my life. Well, I got some. That's one. Kill the competition. Two. Be a loyal dog. Three. And if they snitching on your man, send them to the morgue. Four. When you party, go hard till you hit the floor. Five. If you didn't see me do it, what the hell you asking for? Welcome to my world. SINA.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Big Llama Show. I'm the Big Llama. Thank you guys so much for joining me. It is the Sunday night live stream. We are live every Sunday night, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, here on YouTube, on Twitch, on the Blkout AD channel, and on Facebook, on the Big Llama Show Facebook page. We're going to get this show started, and we need to bring our co-host extraordinaire, Blkout AD. Welcome to the show, sir. How are you this fine evening?
What's going on, man?
Nothing, man. How you doing, man?
I'm good. I'm locked into this Heat Celtics game right now, mid-show, so I'll be keeping updated.
Yeah, you need to give us the scores and make sure let everybody know what's going on
Yep.
on the Heat Celtics game for sure. Walter Walsh is hitting us up early. He says, "What's up, my llama peeps? What kind of llama drama we have tonight?"
Llama drama.
Oh no, I don't know about llama drama. Jay Birdie's in the building. We should start some shit. That's how we should go.
Woo! They're busting their ass right now, Llama. They're busting their ass.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Yeah, I said I got my thing. Oh, Jesus. Okay, I see. it is a rout.
It's having a good time. They're having a good time there in Miami.
It looks like it. It's only a third, right? So
yeah.
Okay, we got to be careful. Can't celebrate early. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. So yeah, man, it's been a crazy busy week. I wanted to get some things done for the channel, which we started to work on, which is good. We're gonna have some new logos and some new promo videos, and I'm gonna work on a new intro. So I'm really, really excited. I showed you a mock-up, AD.
We haven't talked about it really in person. I think
no,
low key. I don't know how you feel about it, but if only it had you.
Oh no! It was just a mock-up. Like that's why we kept asking you for.
No, but I'm saying, I think it kind of would look better if it was only you. Don't you think?
Well, here's the plan. here's the plan: is to each of us make a thumbnail or a logo for each of us. So each of us is going to have a solo one for you to do with what you will with it or what you want to do with it. And then there's going to be one for the show, which will have both of us on there. So it was just the first mock-up of what it looked like. But that's why we were asking you for your selfie. We're going to put you on the other side, sort of putting it all together. So I'm really kind of excited about it. It's just, I always like new looks for the show and kind of like to tinker with stuff. And that was actually, I saw a design that I thought was pretty cool. And then I brought it to Big Poppy and he put his magic spin on it. And he's like, man, check this out. And I was like, oh shit, this is way different than I thought, but exactly what I wanted. So I was kind of excited about it. So we'll see about that. But yeah, no, just been busy all week. Like, I'm almost done editing the latest reaction, which is another James Bond movie, where James Bond gets a little racist, which was fun. It was fun to have that.
Oh yeah, it was fun.
It's like one of those. It's like it's 1967, right? And I'm thinking, okay, what's the climate of the time? And dressing up as a Japanese man, James Bond puts on Japanese hair and puts on makeup to look Japanese. And I'm like, is that racist? Like, should he be doing that? So, and it's really awkward and unnecessary. And that was the part that was killing me. It was like, I could see if it's for the story, like if it made sense for the story, maybe why he has to dress that way. It made no fucking sense. Like you could have completely deleted those scenes and still had a perfectly good movie. But it is what it is.
That's funny. I had a moment at work where somebody said the N-word while I wasn't there. Mind you, I'm me, and people know where I'm from. They know how I am, and dude said it, whatever, and nobody said anything. But they all told me, like, after. Like, I got there probably like a couple hours after, and they're like, yo, you let it slip. And I'm very, like, vocal about it. Like, I'll, like, even make a joke, like, because we play a lot of music back there, obviously, in the kitchen. And, there'll be, like, songs that say it, and I'll be like...
look around.
Yeah, like, let me see. So they brought it to my attention, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm not gonna let that slide. I was like, damn. I was like, none of you guys said anything. Tang wasn't there, but Tang heard about it. I was like, nobody saying anything. We have like an assistant manager who's black. I was like, you're just gonna let him?
Right. You didn't say nothing about this.
And to be fair, my friends told him about it, and then he was like, you want me to check him? And they're like, no, AD's probably gonna do that. To be fair, and then I get to work, and I was kind of in a bad mood. So as soon as I saw him, I was like, yo, don't ever say that. And he was like, he tried to tell me he didn't say it. I'm like, oh, so everybody lied to me? Like, please, brother. Like, come on.
Exactly. Come on. You know what you said.
Yeah.
Just cop up to it. That's it.
Yeah. Charlemagne had a donkey of the day of the same instance, so it seems like racism. I was like, I gotta stand up for my colored people.
Exactly. No, listen. Like I said, man, it was a weird dynamic to have to like address it in the reaction, but I just went like, are we sure we want to go there?
Did you talk about it though? Because old Llama would have like kind of not talked about it.
Oh no, I brought it up. Just I mentioned it quickly, and it could because it wasn't like overly drawn out, and it wasn't so like overt. Like I just said, oh look, that's problematic, and then I mentioned it in the reaction review recap at the end. I said for sure that's like unnecessary, but you're right. Old Llama would not have touched that with a 10-foot pole. I probably would have skipped through that scene. So yeah, I'm getting more comfortable online for sure. Let's see. Walter Walsh is asking where's Sleepy Gabe, and then Ace said yo, so she's waking him up. That's what she was doing.
Yo, she actually, funny enough, for the pre-Llama, she went and woke him up because it was me and Ugly Boy Rob gaming, and then he comes like a little later, like, yeah, she said they were asking for you, so I had to get up. I was like, damn, it was 7.
She had to wake him up. Oh,
yeah, my boys have been working hard.
Yeah, no, hey, I saw some of the videos, I guess, of where he's working at. He's doing some laborish type work.
That's his favorite thing to do, dude.
Digging ditches and shit. That shit's crazy, man. Anyway,
I couldn't. It's hot.
So I was telling you before, like before I got on the stream, we were, I used to have some family time. We watched the movie. We watched 80 for Brady, which I thought was an okay movie. I again, it was not like my favorite movie in the world. I just thought, oh, this is a cute movie, and my wife picked it out,
Yeah.
and she like, it's okay. She is the worst critic of movies ever. Like I'm now terrified to bring her on to do a movie reaction because I think she'll shit all over a movie. But she's honest. Like that's the difference, though. She's very honest about it, and if it does not pique her attention within the first 15 minutes, she's just kind of like, this movie's trash.
Yeah.
And so, which I kind of feel like you and her are kind of the same way.
Oh yeah. I mean, well, for what you do, you should be very honest. But it's just dope that you have that, because I don't think you're not honest about it.
Mm-mm.
I think you're very honest, but I'm sure
Oh, yeah.
she's a little bit. I mean, just from the minimal interactions I've had, she seems like a very honest person, just in general. But she'll tell you what she's feeling right then. So
yeah, the second that she feels it, she tells you for sure. I enjoy a lot of things, and that's the difference. Like she will instantly like, here's my instant thoughts on it. I enjoy things, I try things out, and then all of a sudden I'm like, it wasn't that great, but I'll say it if it wasn't that great. But man, stuff that I thought was really, really good. She sat down, she watched, and she's like, it's kind of mid. I'm like, oh shit. Like you really are tough. Like she is tough as hell on these movies. So like I said, 80 for Brady wasn't anything to like, write home to about, but I was like, oh, it's a fun movie. And she was like, man, and she picked it. She picked the movie and we rented it. We paid for it and everything. I'm like, damn, you didn't like it. So damn.
You didn't do good research, dude.
I didn't.
No, she didn't.
Oh no. Yeah. Well, I mean, it has some of her favorite actresses in it. Like she watches some shows with those guys in it. So she was interested in the movie for sure. But I was kind of, I actually didn't really want to watch the movie. I was like, maybe. But I enjoyed it, but she didn't. You know what movie people are not enjoying? Fast X.
Yeah. I mean, I'm hearing like, I don't know, with that franchise, with that franchise, you kind of take it for what it is now. It's gotten too big. It's not what it was. So now, like, I don't know. They went to space. Like after that, you kind of gotta like be like, all right, whatever, anything can happen. But I hear people like with that mindset, it's like it's an enjoyable movie, but it's not. It's obviously got some dumb shit in it. So I'm hearing like, and you hear the people that say it's kind of trash, and like, supposedly they're trying to make this a 3-part movie. They're like, this is our Infinity War Endgame type shit, and it's like, all right, I guess I'm still not gonna. I haven't watched the last 2, so I don't think I'm gonna continue. I'm just gonna remember Fast and Furious Saga for what it was, and not what it is.
It is the lowest opening weekend since 2006. You know what came out in 2006? Tokyo Drift.
Greatest one.
It's the lowest earning movie that's come out since Tokyo Drift, and that's really, really bad because of the amount of money that they spent on this film. So, I mean, somebody's like, hey, he flipped again. I didn't see the movie, but somebody's like, I heard a comment. Vin Diesel flips a car with his arm. like, come on, man. That's enough of that shit.
Supposedly The Rock's back in it, even though he said he would never do it again. Like, and they kept that under wraps. I didn't find that out until, spoiler, that's the fucking post-credit scene. I don't really give it. None of you guys are watching this shit anyways. But
yeah, I was gonna say, like, warn people before you fucking hit them over the head with it.
Please watching that movie, dude. We would have came in like, yes. They ruined it, and like they're all having kids now. So like the theory is that they're gonna do like the cartoon version, but with the kids. Like, what are we really gonna take it that route? Like eventually these movies will stop making money.
Yeah,
and they're gonna have to go back. Which I'm still waiting for a real like car scene movie that blows up like how the original Fast and Furious. Because I think if they would have kept it that direction, it would have been a lovely thing. But they fucking just choked it.
Yeah,
it got too big for them.
I don't mind as far up to Fast Five. I think it was like getting interesting, and yeah, like the spy aspect. But then it got like way the fuck over the top, and it was like, But it could have been. Listen, it could have been big, bigger, but it looks like it is. It is winding down, man. And again, I don't know what this opening, like bodes for it, like for the future installments. But I mean, that's a bad sign for sure.
Yeah.
Let's go in the chat. I think this is a spammer. I don't know this one right here. I don't know what that means. So, do you know what that means?
I'm not. Yeah, I don't care. Go on.
I see Roman. He says, "I'm so done with the Fast series. Very disappointed with what they did to the story. It came far, but where it started in a bad way. Yeah, no, for sure." And then Big Poppy Angie is here. He's not actually here in this house. He's at a friend's house.
Nice.
So he's checking in. Good. Have all your friends log in, please. And Jay Birdie, he has family.
Yeah.
It's kind of run its course.
Yeah.
We'll
see. I mean, I've heard there's good aspects to it though.
It said that
it's got a lot of talented people, so it's hard not to have some talent be shown through it. But what are we doing?
What I read from 10 is that they learned from 9, right? That 9 was so ridiculous that they scaled back, and then it was a more enjoyable movie. 10 was, but it's still pretty cringy in terms of the dialogue and flipping cars with your arm, shit like that. So it's still. I think 9 just jumped the shark, man. They're like it went too far, and then
you think they did it because superhero movies got popping, and they're like, how do we make this feel like a superhero movie, even though it's not?
It's honestly, and that's a great question. It's a combination of Mission Impossible doing what it was doing, because Mission Impossible was upping the ante every single movie, and it was getting again still with the level of grounding, but it's more of a action thriller spy thing, and so they saw that and said, okay, that's making money, that's a big thing, and then superhero movies with all the loud explosions and 100 things blowing up. How do you match that energy? Well, you get Fast and Furious. You give them a little bit of everything, and But I think it was more Mission Impossible having a huge amount of success, because a lot of the movies started to look like that. After Fast 6 or 7, it started to kind of look like Mission Impossible. But now it looks like a Marvel film, and it's it's the results are the results, and and Marvel's not doing that great either. So that's another That's another thing. Like people, again, that Marvel fatigue is real.
I don't think it is. I mean, Guardians did well, really well.
No. But again, that's one of the more self-contained. Man, I got an itch, man. This thing is killing me. I keep going like this, and I'm not getting there. It's one of the more self-contained stories. But the Guardians did really, really well for sure.
Yeah, but if it's Marvel fatigue, that movie would have suffered as well. It just shows that the movies that we've seen aren't that good. Or they're not piquing people's interest like maybe a Guardians would, or people aren't connecting with the characters, because that's another thing. People are connected to the characters. So I agree. Guardians is the best of it. But speaking of Guardians, so you seen it? I still haven't seen it, but
okay.
I was watching a podcast and somebody brought up a point. Obviously, I know what happens and stuff. So like somebody brought up a point of like a theory basically for Guardians. And the theory basically was that James Gunn is Raccoon in the movie, and basically Marvel is the guy that creates Raccoon, and like how he tries to create the perfect thing, and like when it doesn't work, he kind of gets rid of it, and that's how James Gunn probably felt when he went through his little episode where he got fired from Marvel, and they brought him back and shit, and how at the end Raccoon becomes the captain, and James Gunn is now going to DC, becoming the lead of DC. So I was like, damn, that's kind of crazy, because this is his last film on Marvel.
Right. No, and the parallels are there. Like that theory is a pretty good one, because it's ultimately Rocket's sort of arc, right? His whole story arc is he starts off as an unknown, figure, and second movie he's not unknown, but he doesn't get into his past, and has issues right now. Yeah, no, I that's a great fucking theory, man. I like that theory. But yeah, man, it's James Gunn's a genius, man. This guy knows how to make movies that actually work, that are actually really good films. So actually, I was thinking about what was that? The Suicide Squad that he did.
Yeah.
I saw an actor that was in a different movie, and I was like, "Oh, there's that guy from Suicide Squad." And so, like, his characters are just memorable. Like you see them and you think of the movies instantly. Let's see. Birdie has a comment here. He says, "True cinema is dead. We're in the age of explosions and CGI. Rip to true dramas with epic dialogue." Yeah. Well, why are you laughing?
Because that's such a bird thing to say.
That's what's funny is that's not. I was gonna say that's an old man thing to say.
Yeah.
Like that's something that I would say. But
Bird's an old soul, man.
He is, but he's not wrong. It's not that. So I've read and I've seen a bunch of exposés on cinema. It's not that they're dead, the dramas. It's just that they don't make money because of streaming and the way that the streaming platforms are set up. They don't make money, so they don't invest anymore in taking a chance on these small films, which have good dialogue and good character development. Now it's like if we're going to put it in the theater, it's got to be an event. It's got to be a cinematic, like a huge thing.
I just think they make them into shows now.
Yeah, shows, or like I said, if it's you want to develop them over time, or it's a longer, like character study, yeah, it goes into a show at HBO for a six episode run or something like that, which again takes away from it. But no, a lot of those movies and they said that the mid-level movie that was like a $10 to $20 million movie in terms of how much the budget was, which were really good films, aren't getting made anymore because they were not greenlighting them because they're not going to get their money back in the cinema, and it doesn't make sense from a streaming perspective. So, that's it. I mean, it's weird. It's it has to be an event movie. It has to be something big for people to go out to the theater and go see it, I guess.
Especially now.
Yeah. But I think what this year showed, or not this year, but with this past season of movies, is that it's kind of great because, like I said, you had Everything Everywhere All at Once. That was a fascinating and awesome movie. You had some Indian cinema movies like RRR. You had these big, huge movies that like were just coming out of left field, and it was just fun. It was fun to watch them and fun to see them and check them out. But there were a lot of duds in there too. So, and that's the thing. Now next week, again, this is not a shameless admission, but like next week, I'm pumped for The Little Mermaid. Go ahead, insert joke. Give me your comment.
There's really nothing to say, dude. You're excited for The Little Mermaid. Congratulations! I'm happy for you, dude. I hope it's
good. I'm sure you got thoughts on that.
Nah, I don't really. It's Little Mermaid, dude. Like, how good is it really gonna be? Like, they kind of flopped on every other one, so even if it's a good movie, it's probably not great.
Yeah. Well, I'm the audience that they're making it for because I enjoyed the animated movie a lot, and it's one of my favorites. But seeing it, and again, this is my issue with when they did The Lion King. I was looking for the same exact movie with just updated graphics. And when they gave me the movie minus some songs I was pissed. So it's kind of the same thing with Little Mermaid. I'm hoping I get all the songs, everything that I wanted from the end. And then if you want to add a spin to it, I'm okay with it. But looks like they're doing that, and the reviews are pretty good or favorable, but we'll see when, because they said the CGI is a little bit herky. So
yeah. Nothing about that movie excites me. It's just, you like what kind of spin are they gonna put on it?
Other than she just looks differently. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. The story. I mean, what else could you tell in the story? The story is the story. That's what I'm saying. I am okay with it because that's what I'm going in there to go see. But if you're going to see a different film or something, a new take on it. Don't expect that. And I think that's where people are going to be disappointed. But we'll see. The first critic reviews came out. They seem pretty good. People are going to start seeing, I think, Wednesday or Thursday the sneak previews. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Again, I'm going to go. But here's the difference, though, too. I know that this movie is not going to be a film that I like have to see with the entire family. So I might even be going by myself or with.
You're gonna go by yourself to see this movie?
Yeah, well, I'm living like a creeper, right? Jesus, you know what? After I said that, I said that out loud, I kind of feel like a creeper. I feel like a creeper. And I'm going to the mall. Let's go to the mall. I'm going to wear my dark my sweatshirt and my hat. Oh, God, that's it. I'm not going. Fuck you. Man. You ruined it. Just one laugh. You ruined it. My whole night.
You. I set you up. I was like, oh, I got nothing to say. No, it's all good. It's all cool. It's cool if you want to see it.
But honestly, after I said, oh, yeah, I might go by myself. And I'm like, oh, no, that's horrific. That's a kid's movie.
Disney dropped the ball. I kind of agree. I mean, with all of them, they all kind of just remakes and not great ones. They just try to put stars in this. You know, they put the star in the position. You know, like they did it in Aladdin with Will Smith. Like,
oh yeah,
but even that wasn't that great. You know, so I don't know. A date.
He's off Friday. Yeah,
to Little Mermaid, please.
To me and big guy over here, we're gonna cuddle together at the show.
We're gonna share popcorn.
Just don't cut a hole at the bottom there, Birdie, please.
That's a bird thing to do, huh?
It is a total bird thing to do. So no, man, it's like I said, I'm the audience member who they're probably making it for, but I know people are going to go in there and just shit on it, but who gives a shit? Like I said, it's a kid's movie. To me, it's a kid's movie. But I have enjoyed, with the exception, I didn't like Aladdin too much. I thought it was okay.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed. I didn't like Lion King. I like Beauty and the Beast, and hopefully I'll enjoy this one. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm just excited because I like the music in it. I like the animation and everything, and so we'll see. Here we go. With all the weave Disney has the budget for they go with orange fucking bumps. This guy's making jokes.
Man.
Anyway,
I watched White Man Can't Jump.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Was it? The reviews said it was pretty decent. That it was it wasn't like an exact shot for shot remake, but it was a good. A good twist.
It was like they did exactly what the Little Mermaid's not gonna do. Take the story, the same concept of story, and just write it in today's world, pretty much. And it had some like emotional parts. There was some things. There was like some good emotional parts in it. Some good laughs. Like obviously, it's not great, but it could have been better. But it definitely felt like, to me, what it felt like? It felt like a early 2000s like just funny movie. It felt like exactly what White Man Can't Jump probably was when it came out. Like just a good film, pretty funny, and then White Man Can't Jump obviously became a cult classic, but for this one I just see like it's a good film, like worth the watch. Upper mid. Yeah. I respect it.
No, was Jack Harlow good? Because that's
he was like awkward, which I see a lot of like I've watched a lot of interviews with him. And he has that side to him. He just played into it a little bit. But yeah, he was pretty good. I think to me, what got me was the emotional parts. I was kind of surprised about. I was like, damn, I thought it was just gonna be like a corny movie. Like even Bird was saying like he thought it was gonna be like a movie they just put celebrities in, which they did. They had like Andrew Schultz was in there. They had like a bunch of like recognizable faces. But overall, the movie was good. Like to me, it was worth the watch for sure.
Let's see. Unk says here, White Men Can't Jump is better than the original.
Okay. That's a good take, but I think it was a good one.
Yeah, I mean, I liked White Man Can't Jump when it came out. I thought it was okay. I didn't understand the mass appeal that it had because at first, like I said, it was a relatively unknown movie, wasn't making that much, but then it like caught on. But I was like, I thought it was okay. I didn't think it was like amazing, but hey. You know, again, it wasn't my type of movie at the time, I guess, but I thought it was a decent movie.
Yeah.
So I'm excited. I want to watch the new one, but I was kind of worried about Jack Harlow. I was like, let's see, you know, rappers turning to actors. You know, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. You know. Birdie says, no shot. It's better. It's better than the original. You can't hear Jimmy. You can listen to him, but you can't hear him. Oh, that's a line from the movie.
You read that, so
I know.
monotone that was there.
You know what, man?
You can't hear Jimmy. You can listen to him, but you can't hear him. You sound like Shaq.
What's up? Birdie says Jack Harlow's the best part of. He's got some funny lines.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. They threw too much at the first one. Okay. Yeah,
I
good
enjoyed the first
takes
one as well.
Yeah. Like I said, I enjoyed it. I just didn't understand why it was so like large and why people loved it so much. Roman 2 Raw, rapper turned actor Kodak Black would never.
Yeah, he would. Dude. Yeah, he would. He just played Kodak Black. The flamethrower scene. Yeah, that shit had me dead. Yeah, it was a good movie, man.
So they have a flamethrower in this one. Okay, I'm in. I'm interested.
Oh man, a flamethrower.
Yeah. You say flamethrower. I'm in. Yo, I'm done.
No, they were just in the hood. So dude was like, yo, I got a flamethrower. Like instead of saying like he got a gun, everybody's like, what? He just pops out.
That's actually pretty cool, man. But that's like some serious street cred right there. You put out a flamethrower.
That's crazy, dude.
And there's no tits in this.
I was gonna say that there's no tits in this one.
Rosie Perez's 90s tits. Yeah, I mean, hey, Rosie Perez had a couple of movies where that's where you went to go see the movie for. I remember that this one and Do the Right Thing. Listen, Do the Right Thing was like the movie was amazing. Spiritual Awakening was great. I loved it. Loved the whole movie. But I forgot how old I was. I must have been like 8 or 9. And there's a giant like boob the size of the fucking screen on the movie theater. And I'm just like, oh my God. And by seeing it, like they putting the ice on it, I'm like, oh dear God, this is amazing. So I have fond memories of Do the Right Thing for both
fond
reasons.
Memories.
Fond memories. I was a rewatchable scene.
By fond, he means fondling.
That's what I said. I rewatched that scene a couple times over as a youth. Oh, let's see. What's this Mad Max? Is there a new Mad Max coming out? Is that what it is?
No.
Oh,
it's a line in the movie.
Online movie. Okay. See, like I got to check with you. They take a shot at Spike in the new one. Okay.
Yeah, they put that one in the trailer. That was a good one. Yeah, there's some funny parts. Yeah, it's a good movie. Decent movie. Worth the watch.
Now,
maybe a little Be Kind rewind.
maybe. Now we have to do another because we had promised we're going to do another group reaction. So I got to schedule that. So that's for sure. Here we go. Uncle here. To excelled my puberty. Yeah, and they killed Radio Raheem. No, that was, like I said, Do the Right Thing was an amazing film. Forget Rosie, Rosie's I want to say something other than Rosie's tits, but
her breast, dude.
Her bosom.
Her bosom is crazy.
But yeah, no, the Radio Raheem scene. I remember getting emotional on that. I did enjoy that one a lot for sure. I should rewatch that one. It's been a while since I've seen Do the Right Thing.
Damn, it's 176, and they took Jimmy and Oladipo out.
Oh my God!
I'm gonna lose my bet.
So hold on. Your bet was what? You bet on the Heat versus the Celtics.
So
right?
no, you pick players. I picked 2 players from the Heat, 2 players from the Celtics. I basically went more for the Heat players, less for the Celtics players, because I kind of felt like the Celtics. You could just tell in their body language last game they were kind of done. They were turning the ball over and they were throwing their hands up like, and they're getting beat 102 to 79 right now. 6 minutes left. You know, like these guys are done, man. These guys are getting fucking sweat.
Let's see. We got Unk here with a take. He said Fast X was better than I thought it would be. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you go into it thinking it's gonna be a shit movie. It might surprise you. That's what it seems like. But I'm still not watching that shit, dude.
I have yet to watch 9. So I'm not. I didn't
watch Hobbs and Shaw. You know what I mean?
Oh, I saw Hobbs and Shaw. I thought that was pretty good. But I enjoyed Jason Statham. So yeah, I thought that was pretty good. But no, Fast 9 didn't see it. Didn't see Fast X. So even though it's free, like it's part of my streaming services, I've yet to sit down and watch it. I'm not even interested. That's weird.
I hate to admit that.
Yeah, exactly. Sometimes that happens.
Yeah, man.
Sometimes, again, you love what you love, man. You like what you like, and if it comes out and everyone says it's shit and you like it, then that is what it is. It's kind of like Quantumania. I thought that was really, really good. I enjoyed the shit out of that movie, but a lot of people hated it. Yeah, I read too that they dropped so they were I think this is fallout from Jonathan Majors. I think the writer from Quantumania was supposed to write the Kang Dynasty Avengers movie.
Okay,
he's out. They took him out. Poor performance there. So I think that's just continued fallout. Like Marvel is spiraling right now a little bit with the next series, and they're scaling back on the on what's coming out. I think they're going to release Echo or one of the shows fully streamed, like all episodes at once for the first time. So like
I like that though.
I do too, but at the same time, I wonder why, right? Like,
well, I mean, other shows do that. I think it's very rare to have a show that people are interested every week. You get The Last of Us. For me and my personal thing, the Power series, like there's a lot of like Power has like a cult following. Like people are doing like reviews weekly that I'm watching weekly. All right, so for Power, like 2 episodes leaked last week. The last 2 episodes, the episode 9 and then the season finale. I watched both of them last week. This week, I watched it again and then watched the podcast that released this week with the episode because all the reactors obviously can't talk about the leaks, so they're still doing it normal schedule. Next week is the finale. I'm going to do the same thing, like, and people are still like, so it's very rare when you get that kind of audience. And I think trying to do it with every Marvel show isn't going to work. You kind of got to get people interested in these characters. Maybe like if they did like a mini Avengers, like an Avengers of the series, like TV series, instead of like bringing them to the movies, they just did like their own team up between the TV series. Then you can do that maybe weekly because you built it up with all the characters you're trying to put. I don't know. That's just a whole. I'm sure they're not even thinking of that kind of idea.
Yeah,
like, they're just trying to see how they can make these things work because then I mean, as much as we watched all these shows, like. It wasn't working with everybody,
No. But again, I think I think the directive came down like, hey, we got to scale this shit back. We got to make money now. Like it's different. It's a different focus. So, and now they have the writer's strike. There's just a lot of things
the writer's
happening.
strike is crazy too.
Yeah. I mean, that's halting, production on a bunch of shit, like up and down.
I learned that the last writer's strike was around the time they made the Dragon Ball Z movie, and that's why that movie was shit because they just put an old script. They just like, yo, just do it. So that kind of scares me for like, there's a lot of good things in production right now that are getting affected by this writer's strike, and it's like, how will that make these things? Some of them probably will get better from it because I'm sure people are still like, they're still creating. I'm sure there's like, they can't write. I think it was. Like they actually can't write and put things together, but they can still. I'm sure they can.
Yeah, if it's
on paper and whatever.
Well, if it's been developed and it's just part of the production, I think they can use it. They can use it, but rewrites or updates to the script, you can't. So the other thing is, Like James Gunn has issues now with his Superman movie because even though he penned it himself and he's part of the Writers Guild, he can't modify it. So, and he's been known to modify on the fly as things sort of change. So that might hurt production there. But yeah, man, a lot of this is going to impact a lot of different projects. So
I mean, I want the writers to get what they deserve, though. That's another thing. Like, I understand why it's happening, and I'm just like, well, hopefully the writers get what they deserve, because from movies and TV now going straight to streaming and stuff,
yeah,
it changes the industry in a lot of ways. And I think you're seeing it like in every aspect. Everything's shifting. You know,
yeah.
like they're seeing like some success on big budget movies, not as much as on others. You know, there's been a lot of big budget movies that have like kind of not flop, but not done what expected. So it's like we're seeing the industry change a little bit.
Well, I think, and I agree, because I've done some reading on the some of the like sticking points of the strike, and
Yeah.
it makes sense. Like, you know, on a TV deal, right? On a TV deal, you get points and you get, you know, dollars and credit and royalties when it's a rerun or when it's sold into distribution, right? And so like a lot of those writers made a bunch of money. A lot of those writers did. When it goes into syndication, but with streaming, not one penny goes to them because streaming was never part of the contract or the discussion. So
Yeah.
I think it's insane that however many number of streams you get off of a show.
Not only that, like nobody knows the real answer to that either of what
No,
the
there
numbers
isn't.
are for the
Yeah.
streams.
Well, that's the other thing. That's why it's a closely guarded secret by each of the streaming services, is that the minute that those numbers get out or people figure out like how many times something's viewed, it will create inquiry as to should we be paying people for this? Like, even it again, I think the actors are pretty well paid. Like, they're paid up front and I don't think they give a shit unless it's part of their deal, right? But even then, if you have a great streaming show and you run it for 5-6 seasons and you sell it to another, streaming service, shouldn't you get money for that? So like it's an interesting, thing that. Oh, and the other thing too, along with the streaming stuff, is the AI shit.
Oh yeah,
that's some scary ass shit.
I thought that shit was crazy.
Yeah,
they said a part of the writing, like what the writers want, is that a guarantee that AI won't recreate, rewrite, fix, do anything to do with these scripts. Which I was and the platforms basically said no. They said, well, I don't know.
because so they know that AI is producing some great shit. And so so the other AD, the guy who scared Witless,
okay,
he is streaming or doing live shows, reading stories that were created on AI. All he's doing is he's saying, hey, I got 3 stories to read tonight. He'll come on there, he'll put some spooky images, and he'll read the stories. They're all original content created in AI, which is fascinating, because they are actually well thought out stories that make you think, and that, and they have scary elements and shit. So it's crazy that just in our world of our own, that we produce our own stuff, how much this could level the playing field for us if we needed scripts and we needed stuff like that. So I'd be interested though, because now that we have 100+ episodes out there, and honestly, you can find our name pretty quickly now on any Google search. I wonder if we asked the AI to write a script or a script between what you and I would talk about, what it would sound like on chat GPT or whatever.
Do we want to know that, dude? This is gonna be some erotica stuff.
No. I kind of want to see what they would come up with and see if maybe they like pinpoint our personalities. Like, I think that would be fascinating. But again, it's scary at the same time, because you don't know. The AI stuff when they're making the guy who sounds like Drake, and the guy, like, all that shit is crazy. Like, they had to take down a song that was like making money that was completely AI generated, which is insane.
Yeah, it's nuts, man.
I know. Let's see. We got some people here. Let's see. We got some folks here. We got Cowboys of Crypto joined us. Yo.
What did
welcome, sir. Welcome. I actually want to ask him about how crypto's doing because I haven't heard shit about it. So I'm kind of curious if that's still a thing, But let's see. Ong says, just give us the X-Men and Fantastic Four already.
Yeah.
That's going to be delayed. Although I think they did say that they have some potential casting. We talked about that one, I think, last week or the week before.
Yeah, I mean, that movie, X-Men's not coming out for at least another 6 years, 7 years.
Yeah,
Easy.
they got to start introducing the characters little by little.
Yeah.
Ong says, "Put me in, coach. I'll write it."
All right.
Let's see. Hercules is here. Yo, Llama Nation.
What to do?
Welcome. So he was talking about the if we went to AI, yeah, that would be scary as fuck. Honestly, probably take your jobs. Well, no one can do what AD does.
Yeah,
Exactly. No, I think you
I'm
can
glad
find
you
it today.
I was gonna say.
Well, I got to stroke your ego,
Thank
No,
you,
you can find a jolly fat man who will talk positively about movies almost anywhere. But can you find an AD? AI is not going to be able to figure him out.
And if they do, they're wrong.
He's an enigma. Oh, let's see. Chat GPT is coming to iPhone. I saw that. I'm curious. I'm curious to see what that would look like. What if AI begins to write history books? Dude, it's like the Matrix, man.
Yeah.
They're taking over. Let's see. Hercules says, my iPhone capabilities scare me enough. Last thing I need is a mind of its own, I'm sure is what he meant. Yeah. Oh my God. That's the scary part, man. I don't mind that. 6 years. He's crying.
It's gonna be a while. It is gonna be a while. I don't know if 6 years, but it's definitely gonna be a couple years before we really even start seeing these characters. I mean, maybe not, because supposedly Deadpool's gonna get in the Loki thing, so maybe that brings a couple X-Men around. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
Again, this writer strike shit is kind of putting everything in limbo a little bit.
Yeah, no, for sure.
I think last time, I could be wrong. I could just be making the shit up. But I think last time I said it was like 6 months, 7 months before things got.
Yeah.
resolved.
I think it was a while. But it impacted enough things to. I mean, they're already canceling shows. Like, the studios are like, all right, look, we're going to cut our losses, and so season 3 of this show done. Bye. Yeah. No, like if it was on the bubble, they're just going to make the cut.
I hope Moon Knight stays. You get rid of everything else. I hope Moon Knight and maybe Hawkeye. I did enjoy Hawkeye.
I did too. I thought it was okay. Yeah,
people didn't like it too much, but AT's our secret weapon of crushing AI.
Exactly.
Follow me.
They better have Gimp. And let's see, AD is Will Smith in iRobot. Perfect analogy. No, I mean, I'm honestly going to do it. I'm going to go to ChatGPT. I'm going to see what it comes up with.
Don't tell me, dude.
I want to see if it figures out your voice. Not again. We're not to the point where we're.
I'm just trying to replace me with the AI, dude. That's what I see where this is going. I'm trying to see if I can recreate you.
I want to see for research purposes.
Yeah.
Will they be able to capture in essence what you and I do Sunday nights 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time? Like, I'm curious. I'm curious to see what the conversation would like. If I read the conversation, does it sound like something we would both be talking about? And if it does, I'm coming back on the show.
What if it hurts our feelings? Yeah.
And I'm going to read it. I'm just going to put on the screen and just read what AI has come up with. So, but no, I like the fact that the AI stuff is just grabbing historical information. Like, it's not thinking for itself just yet in certain aspects, but there are other things that they're working on, that self-learning and stuff. That's the shit that scares me. That's like real movie type shit. if you're just grabbing old shit, I'm okay with that. Oh, here we go. The Blackout Civil War has been written by AI.
Yo, it is 128 to 100, 30 seconds left.
Oh my God.
They busted the ass. I lost my bet, but I'm learning. I'm gonna start a betting segment.
Well, you said so you said you were gonna start maybe doing something with fights, right? So
Oh,
we got 10 minutes to the show or so. So what future plans do you have, sir? Other than
I don't have future plans, dude. No, but well, Tough, the Ultimate Fighter, is premiering on ESPN Plus, and it's gonna be a weekly show. And it's got Conor McGregor versus coaching and Michael Chandler, and they're gonna fight in December. It seems like. So, I think maybe doing like either a watch party or talk about it, depending on what we feel better. But I think the watch party would be a little better. Watch it weekly. We talk about it. We're gonna see new prospects that we'll probably see in the future. We're gonna watch those fights, and then it'll lead up, and we can kind of like see what kind of content we can make out of it, leading up to Connor versus Michael Chandler, which we'll probably do a watch party for that. That's definitely one of those we have to do a fight night for. So that's kind of my thinking. Get a little bit more into the content. Gabe's really been talking about doing more like talking content as opposed to like just streaming and gaming. And then I know me and Birdie said that we're thinking about Mondays for our thing. So
Birdie hit it up in the chat. Says there may or may not be a Bird and AD project coming to the people.
Yeah. Because with me and him, all we have to do is really I gotta just fucking be like, yeah, we'll do it now, and he'll do it whenever. He's always down.
Y'all know Birdie is he's all reliable, man. You'd be like, hey man, Tuesday? He's like, yep, I'm there.
As long as you give him some time and he's not working, he'll be there.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah,
and he comes to play.
I'm hoping I low-key am trying to talk Gabe into being my co-host for my own show. So because well, the thing is, he said he wants to like wet his feet with it. He doesn't really want to commit to something, which I understand because he's very young in it. But as we know, the day we said we're doing it Sunday and the day we did it, the first time we could have missed the episode and we didn't change how we do the show. So I think if I make him like my co-host for that, it'll help him get his feet wet, and then I can just, if I want, have Bird on, have you on. I could flip through anybody really. It could just still be whatever the essence of the show is. So, again, had a pre-Llama show, so trying to make some content again.
No, for sure.
I'm trying to get back on the Llama channel. It's been a while now. Now I'm itching, especially because I saw Nacho Libre did well. I was like, oh.
Yeah, no, not. Yeah, I mean, people liked it. People liked it for sure.
The Blkout tourney.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
That's something that really, that's another thing that's like we gotta really plan to the T and have everybody on board and plan for when we're gonna do it, because I know for a fact it's gonna be great content. It's just how we're gonna present it. I don't know. We might have to make a new group chat. Codcaster, the Codcaster, when I saw that, game changer. Because it makes the gameplay look really nice. Me and her can do some casting on it. Llama could be a caster as well while I'm playing. Now, the only reason I don't want to be a caster is because I really want to play in the tournament and win.
I don't really want to play in the tournament, so I will help support and host whatever you need. But I'll play for fun. I'll play for fun, but if you don't need me there, that's okay.
Because we can really do a 2v2 to start, and everybody, it could be like everybody picks their partner, or we could do like a draft. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. There's so many ways we could do it.
If we make it happen, I'll finally get a better mic. I wasn't going to say nothing about your mic, Herc, but yeah, man, you need a better mic.
It's been bad lately?
No, it's just I mean, Herc has the headset, which isn't bad, right? But it's like if you compare it to the other stuff that we have, it's kind of like you can hear the difference, but it's all right. It's all good, man.
I don't think it's all good, dude.
Unk said it'll never work. He's talking about the AI. The AI AD will turn evil and build Skynet.
That's hilarious.
There's some ADs in the chat for sure.
Yeah, man. Again, want to just keep getting better at getting at the content shit, and it's dope that me and Gabe are having these conversations daily now, because now I'm like feeling the energy around it a little bit more. I'm like, all right. And then Bird's like, I know, again, we know Bird's down, so it's like, all right, well,
Yeah, but
just
that's
sit,
it.
make the content.
I love calling Birdie because it's like, hey, you good? And he tell me, yep, I'm good. I'll see you. It's no questions asked. So he's always down for that. Hercules wants to defend himself. He says, my good mic has been crackling and popping, so I'm stuck with the headset mic for now. We can do it Mortal Kombat style and have a ladder. Make the thumbnails and the competitors every week. Okay. I like that.
I'm telling you, man. My biggest right now, my biggest goal is the Sunday COD League. I want to start that shit up because I feel like the content from that would be crazy. But it starts with if we can actually throw a nice little tournament at a small scale and do it right. You know, I don't know. I think it'll be good content.
The Sunday COD League has me like intrigued, man. Like I'm like, I'd love to play in that and have fun with that because that seems like right up my alley, right? Like okay, I'm not good enough to play anywhere, but you know, if I play in the Sunday League, get my ass handed to me, it'll be fun. It'll be a fun time. Let's see. Blackout making content great again.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's crazy.
You know, just by saying the word Trump, you've increased my viewership. Watch, I'm telling you, 16 people are going to jump on here. Hercules says the Sunday COD League, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, not Pacific.
We could do, you know, like I don't know. That's the beautiful thing about what our group is like. If we did that, then let's say we had a big game or something, we could have the winners come on the Big Llama show. You know, like a big tournament or whoever wins the league, be like. Get a little interview with us. We can, you know.
Yeah, no, we could bring on the.
It could really be a thing, and we'll make it like again. It's like a Sunday league. So, the viewers really did go up.
I told you, I wasn't bullshitting it. So the ethos, you hear the word Trump in there, and they just start flocking in. Like, oh, somebody said the name. Let's bring them in.
Bring them out. Bring them out.
Roman said,
Donald Robert, if you will.
That's probably better. Birdie says baked raviolis with sausage and meatballs for the win, fellas.
Wow, yummy. I had Taco Bell, dude.
Taco Bell for the win.
Oh, dude.
I had Chinese food. I ordered Chinese.
I've been thinking about Chinese food for 2 weeks at this point.
I ordered Chinatown 2 down the road here. I don't know if you remember that place.
Nope. But I love fucking fried chicken wings from any Chinese restaurant.
Listen, this is how sad it is. I've been ordering there so long that the little girl who was 8 years old when she was first taking my order is now 18, and now her sister, who was an infant, is now taking my order on the phone. So I know I'm very intimate. I know these people. I'm like, hi, how you doing? And every time it's the same damn discussion.
I need a. What's your go-to order?
For me is beef lo mein. I love me some beef lo mein, bro. That's it.
Good stuff right there,
dude. But you know what I did, man. This is foolish. On Friday, I was like, I'll treat myself. Went to this pho restaurant, right? That was supposed to be Vietnamese, but it wasn't. It's a Thai place now. So I walked in. I'm like, oh, you got Thai food? Chicken pad Thai 3 stars. Let's go, bitches. And dude, it was great. It was delicious. But the bubble guts, dude, like at work, I was like, damn, I was like, oh my God, I'm dying here. Like I had the sweats, like a meat sweat. I'm like, never again. Let's see. Hercules says the MVP of the tourneys can do a quick interview during the shows. Yeah, no, for sure. We if you're on the Sunday League and you get MVP or you get a winner that day, bring them on, man. We'll interview them and we'll say, maybe even show a quick highlight clip, of how their match went. So let's see. It's also my mom's birthday. Okay.
Happy birthday, Mama Bird.
Mama Bird, happy birthday. We can't sing happy birthday because we don't own the rights to that song. Birdie, General Tso's extra crispy, extra spicy.
Sounds delicious. Yeah, I'm a fried rice and then chicken wings.
Yeah,
every time. Oh yeah. Ooh, and then I put the soy sauce on the chicken wings. Like the sauce. Ooh.
Damn. Okay. Now you're thinking about the Taco Bell you had.
Yeah, it was a waste, dude. Waste.
Oh my God.
No, I'm kidding. It was free, so I can't really bitch about it. Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. All right. So, is there a post Llama show?
Yeah,
Stream
man.
that-
Every week,
that's
dude. Every week.
Just want to make sure. So, if
Making
you
me look
guys
bad.
want to continue the discussion, have continuing the fun, join AD on his Twitch stream. Right.
Get your blackout lighters.
Oh shit! Blackout lighter. Look at you.
No, shout out to Justin and his girl. They made them.
That's awesome, man. That looks great. Where can we buy those?
No, I mean I'm sure you can. But no,
Okay. No.
this is one of 10.
Will you autograph it and for
Yeah, once the lighter fluid's out, I'm gonna use it and then I'll give it to you.
put it in the back? I'll put it right back here. I'll put it on the wall here. More people are coming in with their food items here. Chicken wings from a Chinese spot.
Always, man. They're so good. The way I don't know how they fry it, but I want to learn.
I want 4 chicken wings fried hard.
I've been super fucking like creative with food lately. I've been making for 3 weeks. I kind of I haven't done it in a couple weeks because I ate it 3 weeks in a row. But I was learning how to make Alfredo sauce, a pesto Alfredo, but I made it for pizza. And they had the chicken. Okay. One time I put some pasta on the top of the pizza. The other time it was just the chicken. But I've been super creative, so maybe I might make some fucking Chinese fried chicken.
There you go.
Yeah, that's good stuff right there. See, if I opened a sports bar, but those are the kind of wings we had, oof.
Oh God, yeah.
Come on, dude.
Yeah. Well, you gotta get a little
a Chinese food sports bar.
Well, no, listen, you can sell wings. You sell Chinese inspired wings, and that's
delicious. Delicious. Yeah. I call it delicious. I
think that's racist. Let's see. Hercules, happy born day to Mama Bird.
Yeah.
All right. Happy birthday, Mama Bird from Roman. The house hot sauce is always fire. Okay. For sure. All right, so we're getting to that bewitching hour. So if you guys, hold on. Hercules says, "Come to the boonies. We actually have the best Chinese restaurant right by us."
I'll be the judge of that, dude.
Exactly.
I've had some of the best Chinese food in a lot of states. Not all the states, but a lot of them.
Yeah, I don't know that I've ever had the best Chinese food. Like,
to be honest, Denver got some of the worst Chinese food I ever had.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, it's not good.
Well, I mean
it is, but it's not great.
Do they have small children serving you? Do you have a small kid in a diaper sitting in the front with an iPad? Then it's not good Chinese food. Then got to get the chicken and broccoli brothers.
Chicken and broccoli.
It's good. It is good. All right, so yeah, catch AD post Llama stream on his Twitch channel, Twitch Blackout_AD. If you want to continue with the fun, this week, like I said, we're gonna have a reaction coming out for You Only Live Twice, James Bond movie, and then I will be recording on Monday a movie. I'm not sure which one yet. Oh, thanks for that. And then we're gonna have to schedule for the following week a group reaction. So we're gonna put that in the books. I don't want to rush it this week.
What about a BCon?
Well, if we have time this week, yes. I got to see what my schedule looks like because we actually just started summer baseball season. So coming up on Memorial Day weekend, this upcoming weekend, I got to put my shit together. But let's see. Oh, look, I just want to acknowledge Chat Mom. Chat Mom's here. Cold egg roll for breakfast is what she says. People
I eat the outside of the egg roll.
You don't eat the inside? My wife makes me take the egg roll apart and stuff it with rice and take out the insides. So I open the top, carve out all the egg roll stuff, and I put the rice that has the honey garlic chicken sauce on it.
That's innovative.
Throw it right in the egg roll. That thing is amazing. So food talk seems to get us going on this channel for sure. Bourbon chicken from the Treasure Coast Mall, though. Yep. Oh yeah.
I remember that taste to this day. It was steak.
For sure.
Cold egg rolls gross.
Mall bourbon chicken is mid. Oh, Birdie, no.
That sauce is delicious, dude.
Bourbon
chicken goes hard. Bourbon chicken is a mall item, though. I only eat bourbon chicken when I go to the mall.
Yeah. I don't eat anywhere else. In the
No.
mall, that's it. That's it, man. Let's see. I only just started eating the inside when I was pregnant with baby Herc. Okay.
This guy like cabbage and shit.
Yeah. It's just. It's,
I don't need that in my life.
I mean, I'll eat the egg roll, but I'm just saying the way my wife eats it, I'm like,
I'll eat them. That shit
yeah, I'll
sounds
eat the fucking
delicious.
egg.
Next time I fucking oh man, I'm gonna order one egg roll, cut it perfect, take everything out, fill it up, take some chicken
Just
wing off the
reconstruct it.
bone, throw
There
some
you go.
soy sauce, take some chopsticks and eat it like an egg roll. That it should be.
Oh, you say super mid? No, Bird is crazy. Only egg rolls cold. Ask Kirk. Ooh. They have a Popeyes in the mall here in Jacksonville. It makes me very happy. You know, don't sleep on Popeyes, man. Popeyes is good, man. Popeyes is some good shit. Anyway.
Yo, they got ghost pepper wings that I've been wanting to fucking try.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I love like when their chicken wings are fried. I know you're trying to end the show, but I love when they're fried and spicy in the batter. They don't have no sauce. They're like dry, but they're spicy still.
Yeah.
And that's what that looks like.
No, man. Hey, we can keep talking, man. We got people in the chat just hitting us up. We got viewers. Hey, let's go. Papa's my favorite fast food. No, it's good, man. The chicken sandwich is legit. I thought I had it the other day. That was good. And the chicken overall is just I don't like their sides though. Their sides are mid, but the chicken is out of this world for sure. Yeah, man. All right, we are going to shut it down. Let's go.
Yeah.
All right, so guys, again, join us next week, Sunday, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Big Llama Show. Hopefully next week we'll have the reaction out. 2 reactions will be out probably by next week. And then if we can get the logos and things worked out this week, we'll have a new reveal of the new logos and thumbnails and things that we'll be putting out there. Just really excited to just kind of change the look a little bit of some of the things that you guys see. Please make sure if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe to the Big Llama Show. If you are going to join us on the Post Llama Show Twitch stream, make sure you follow Blkout AD or subscribe to his Twitch stream. That's how you show support. And if you're listening to this on the podcast, make sure you follow us on the podcast. Make sure you put a reminder so that you'll be told when new podcasts are available. All right, man. So again, I am the Big Llama. He is Blkout AD. This is a Sunday night live stream. We'll see you guys next week, Sunday, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Peace out, everybody.
Later.
Later.